Hello everybody, today's a different video than usual because this Sunday is Father's Day, and I've made a tribute to my dad video. This video will be about how much my dad has done for me over the years and how much I love him as a surprise for the upcoming Father's Day. Mom, Lil Tony, and I all have so many great memories with Dad. Right now I will show you some photos of some of those great memories. This photo is a photo of my very first Holy Communion. This was before I even had a YouTube channel, and it was a very important day. This day was amazingly fun because the family came over to celebrate my first Holy Communion. This was such a fun day, and it wouldn't have been possible without my dad because of how much he worked to make this day possible. This photo was taken on Easter a couple years ago of Mom and Dad eating at the dinner table for Easter dinner. This was a very fun day and is a very fun memory to have. This photo was taken when my dad was climbing the Huntington Ravine on Mount Washington, the mountain with the worst weather in the world. My dad has wanted to climb this trail up the mountain for a long time, and he climbed it without ever giving up. This photo was taken at the very summit of Mount Washington after my dad climbed Huntington Ravine. This was my dad's 7th summit on the mountain. This photo is a very fun memory when we went on a long hike to the top of a mountain. The views on the summit of the mountain were incredible, and it was a very great memory. Dad made the trip of the mountain very fun and not boring because we were constantly talking about different stories, which overall made the hike so much more fun. This photo was my very first time rock climbing on a real rocky surface. Dad helped me so much in getting my first official rock climb, and I'm very thankful for that. This rock climbing trip made me so happy because I was finally able to climb an official rocky surface that I had never done before, and this wouldn't have been possible without Dad. This photo is a very great memory that Lil Tony and I had. It was a very fun time to spend time with Dad on this hiking trip, and this photo really shows how much Dad loves us and how much we both love him back. This photo was taken during my cousin Allah's very first Holy Communion. We went to an amazing restaurant in New York next to an amazing river. This photo was taken on the dock next to the river on a very windy day. Dad and I both had a lot of fun on this day, and this photo represents the great time we had. This is one of Dad's favorite photos because it shows how Lil Tony and me all in one photo about to go hiking. This was a great photo showing how much Lil Tony and Dad and I all love each other. This photo is a photo of Mom and Dad on our drive to Dennis Hill State Park, which was a very fun day. This photo shows how many family trips we have been on and how many memories we have with each other. This day was an amazing day, an amazing memory we had at a place called Lime Rock. Lime Rock is a racetrack where you can either race cars or you can spectate races happening on the track. Today in Lime Rock we spectated a very fun and exciting race that was a great memory that I will never forget. This day wouldn't have been possible without Dad because he told us that this fun and close by racetrack existed, allowing us to go see a very fun race and make a very fun memory. This was a very fun day in the photo because we went to a running trail next to a long river. This running track has beautiful scenery next to it, and it was a great place for us to relax and walk around or talk about stories with each other. This was a great memory that I had with my dad. We went to a very nice cafe where we sat down and relaxed. We talked about many things in this cafe and had a very fun time. This photo is a very fun memory that we had. In this photo, Dad, Lil Tony, and I are all sitting by the campfire in our backyard. When I sit here with Dad, it is very fun and relaxing because of how much we can talk with each other about any subject. This is one of my favorite places to be with Dad, if not my favorite. In this photo, Lil Tony and Dad are having a very fun time in the Soldier Memorial Museum. This was a very fun trip where we had to hike in order to find this museum, and it was a great memory to have. This photo really shows how much Lil Tony loves Dad. This was a very fun memory many years ago, back when I was a little kid and my cousin Allah was too. My dad had the amazing idea to hike up to the top of a mountain with my cousin Allah and the rest of the family back when it was my 7th birthday. This was a really great trip and it wouldn't have been possible without Dad. This photo shows how much Dad has been working on our house in the past almost 5 years. It has been amazing how much my dad has worked so we can have a great house to live in. Dad completely remade my bedroom, built a completely new living room, and also completely rebuilt our house from the ground up so we can have a better house to live in. Dad has been working hard for so long now, and whenever we tell him to have a break, he never gives up and he keeps working hard so our family can live better. Dad has done so many amazing things for our family. He is the most amazing, persevering, friendly, funny, and amazing dad you will ever meet. Dad does everything he can to help our family. Dad is the greatest dad I could ever imagine, and Mom, Lil Tony, and I all love you more than anything else in the world. I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day.